I'm going to talk a little bit about strong and weak people today. And this is just a category of them. There are plenty of other categories, and I'm not trying to put everyone into a box or say have black and white rules. I'm saying a lot of strong people don't understand weak people because they suffer too, but they're able to get through their suffering. And this is because they have a good support system, they have goals, and they have some self-confidence. And the world doesn't bash them as much. They aren't filled with all these weird emotions that don't make sense. Now, weaker people will often take things very personally and will shut down easier because of how they've been conditioned. They don't have a support system to help them out. They don't. They just all they have are that negativity, and it like becomes part of them, and then they just can't handle things very well. And people who've been abused often think it's okay to abuse others and to make them feel how they felt. And this eventually somebody will burn to empathy, but I mean before they burn and stuff, and even that's not good enough sometimes. They will say, like Jennifer Lawrence, for example. I did it with Jennifer Lawrence. I was like, this lady is mad because somebody had nude pictures of her. She's getting publicity. And then, and it's okay for them to rape me over and over again. So I bring that negativity that's been given to me out onto other people. And it's a struggle not to do that. And I'm going to say about the weapons, I mean, I'm really not a fan of them. And I don't know if they worked or not because, like I said, mine was botched because I hit my head on the floor and a couple other things. And there were so many of them at the same time. They all crisscrossed. Obviously, our supercomputer isn't super, well, it's probably super special still. Yeah. But yeah, they'd use us against each other, and then there's no empathy and no love and understanding. And a lot of times, like, people ask me why I didn't succeed, and I'll get mad at my parents and stuff, which I know it's my fault too. I'm not saying that it's not my fault, even though it's somewhat hard for me to admit because I didn't have as much control as I would have liked back then. But I'm going to say that one of my relatives needs a lot of help, and she got the help she needed later, like with family. But she's not able to function on her own, and she never has been. And she'll be rude and she'll say a whole bunch of horrible things, defend herself or whatever. But she just needs support. There's something wrong with her. And I'm not blaming her for all my problems because I know, again, that they're partially mine and that I could have, been a little kinder to her when I was younger, but it's the truth.